Hey, it's Oz here, and in today's video, I'm going to tell you all about a drop shipping tool that connects you with thousands of suppliers in the EU and the US. There's a free forever plan in this tool, which makes it really cool. And if you're doing drop shipping and you're selling to people on this side of the world, then you need to check this out. Okay, so here we are at the homepage of the people who make the tool. They're called Spocket, and let me give you a little bit of background. Spocket reached out to me and basically said, hey, we're in the dropshipping space, check us out. So I did, and I'm glad I did. As most of you know, I talk a lot about dropshipping. I have a free dropshipping guide on the blog, and I have spoken a lot in the past about a tool that you can use to connect to thousands of suppliers who are mostly in China and around that side of the world. Now, the problem with that, if you're in the West and you're selling to people in the West, is mostly around delivery times. If your suppliers are in China or around that area, then it's going to take quite some time for those products to get into the hands of your customers. Yes, you could always express ship those products, but that's going to be a lot more costly. And that's a cost that you're going to have to pass on to your customers, which is never a good idea. Now, the second problem is around standards, and that can be a twofold thing. One, it could be a legal issue. For example, I have a cosmetics brand and I source my products from the UK. And I do that because those products are manufactured to EU standards. Now, if your products are coming from a different part of the world where those manufacturers don't have to adhere to those standards, then, probably they're not going to go through the extra expense of adhering to those standards, not if they don't have to. But the problem is that your customers may be expecting those standards, aside from the legal issues that could be involved, okay? So for me, this tool solves that. This is why I'm quite excited about this, because this tool connects you with suppliers all around the world, including the EU and the US, which means that those products are going to meet the standards that your customers here expect, and also your delivery times are going to be acceptable, okay? So you can see on the homepage that this product works with Woocommerce, okay? But this dropshipping tool also works with Shopify. I don't know if it works with other platforms. I will reach out to them and ask, because I do want to do a more in-depth tutorial. But for now, let me just hop onto my Shopify store. And you can see here that I've gone to the apps section. I've clicked on the Visit Shopify App Store, and that has taken me to the App Store where I have searched for Spocket and installed it. Now you'll notice that there is a nice onboarding screen here. This is the wizard that you are presented with when you install the app, and it shows you, it asks you what your current sales are, and there are various categories. So for this one, I think most people who don't have their own suppliers, their own agreements with private suppliers, are going to be looking for a tool like this that automates this kind of thing, where you can connect with thousands of suppliers. There is literally no barrier of entry, and then you can import as many products as you want. So I'm going to assume that most people are going to be getting started. So I'm going to go for that option and click continue. Let that load. Now you'll see here a lot of categories: bath and beauty, bags and wallets, pets, sports, outdoors, tech, accessories, toys, women's clothing. There's just a ton of stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go for bath and beauty. Why not? Okay, so you can see that you can select more than one. Okay, so I'm going to select bath and beauty and fashion accessories. Okay, let me just untick everything else, and I'm going to click on continue. Let's go on here. Where would you like your products shipped from? Now this is brilliant. This is fantastic. Obviously, if you click on no preference, then this is going to be your broadest possible catchment area. This is going to search for as many suppliers as there are in the system. But the fact that you can narrow down your suppliers and say, I only want suppliers, let's say, for example, from the United Kingdom, or from the US or Canada is fantastic. I absolutely love this bit. Okay, so you click on continue. Okay, so in this part of the wizard, we're asked what price range are you looking to find products in? Now, of course, with drop shipping, the beauty of drop shipping is the fact that you don't have to buy stock up front. You actually only pay for the stock once you make the sale. And obviously your markup is included in that. So you can sell products, low-end products as well as high-end products. But it's still a very good way of filtering your potential suppliers according to your criteria, because you may want a store that sells only really expensive items or really cheap items. It really depends on the type of market that you're aiming to target. So I'm going to go for a very low end market. Why not? In fact, I'm going to select two categories here, from $0 to $20 and from $20 to $40. Okay. I tell you what, let's go all out. Let's go. In fact, let's just click on no preference, eh? Okay. Let's click continue. But there's a lot here for you to actually explore. So let's load these products and see what happens here. You can see that the interface has been very well thought out. It's beautifully laid out. You've got step 1, step 2, step 3. Okay, really, really cool. Search products and add to import list, push products to your store and process your first order. It really is simple. Now, I'm not going to do a step-by-step tutorial in this video. I do want to do a full review of the tool in a separate video. I just wanted to let you know in this video that this tool exists and that it works with Woocommerce and Shopify. And as I said, I'll reach out and find out what the plan is, whether they have other platforms in their roadmap. But yeah, I mean, I've shown you how to install the app on Shopify, how to get through the wizard, and how to get to this point, which is really where your search for products begins. You just click on the Find Products button there. And I'm going to do that now just to show you the screen. And you'll see that there are lots of categories and trending products, okay, which is good. And all you do is you scroll down, find the products that you want, and just click the Add to Import List. You're basically going to build a list. And of course, you've got a search box there where you can enter a keyword. For example, let's enter iPhone and hit enter. And that then is going to filter out through all those categories, all those suppliers rather, and show you what's available. Okay. Okay, so this is it. I think that if you're selling products to customers in the West and you want to find suppliers on your side of the world, then this is a must-have tool. This is one of those tools that every solopreneur that does drop shipping needs to have in their toolkit. And of course, you can still use the tool to connect with suppliers on the other side of the world. Now, the tool comes with a free forever plan, so you can get started for nothing. It really is a no-brainer. I'm going to put a link to this tool in the description below this video so you can go and check it out. Now, there are some really cool tool reviews coming up, so do subscribe to the channel and click the bell to be notified. And as I said, I'm going to do a more in-depth tutorial, a step-by-step video on setting up with both Woocommerce and Shopify. In the meantime, take it easy, and I shall catch you in the next video.